Today on the channel, we rock out with Striper and also unbox defining moments, Mattel WWE Elite, Logan Paul.
And the spirit of Ultimate Warrior will run forever!
Kyle here, and welcome back to the channel for another WWE Mattel Defining Moments unboxing and review. And today on the channel, we're back at it with another superstar, this time Logan Paul. But for all your Logan Paul Defining Moment needs and a whole lot more, hit up Ringside Collectibles, use discount code Kyle, save yourself 10%. Got to get a deal out there. And Logan Paul, possibly the most polarizing wrestler on the WWE roster. You either love him or you hate him. There's not a lot of middle ground. And I guess it just probably is because he came up as a YouTuber and all that kind of stuff. I don't know a lot of his backstory, but he didn't go the way through the indies, NXT, all that kind of stuff. He just kind of showed up and started running from there. But you got to put it out there. He does do a pretty good job, especially for a guy that hasn't been honing his craft for decades like a lot of other talent has. But he will always be controversial, it seems, and I think he enjoys it that way. And we enjoy doing this review like we do all the other reviews on the channel. We're going to take a look at the packaging. We're going to talk about it. We're going to unbox it. We're going to talk about it. We're going to see where it goes from there. And Logan Paul, at this point, no stranger. Mattel Creations Ultimate exclusive. A recent Ultimate we unboxed on the channel. He's had main event style figures, elite figures, top pick figures. He's a guy that gets around the Mattel offices, apparently. And now he's in the Defining Moments line. Defining moments don't feel like what they once were, where they were really, oh my gosh, I'll never forget that. Where you look at this Logan Paul, I don't know, maybe it's my age, maybe it's my memory, I'm not sure. But I look at this, it just kind of looks like another Logan Paul figure. But this is from his U.S. title match where he won the title against Rey Mysterio. So I don't know, it really depends how you look on these things. But I feel like there's a lot more talent they could have got a defining moment out of instead of Logan Paul. But I guess they wanted to bring it into the modern day as well and not make it just another Legends line. So whatever it is, we're going to dive into it in the packaging here. And there's old Logan Paul in there rocking the gear, rocking the U.S. title belt. Defining moment, as it says down here, and then Ringside Collectible exclusive once again. We've been unboxing all these on the channel, so check out the reviews. Logan Paul looking only like a Logan Paul could look. Logan Paul looking only like a Logan Paul could look again. And then on the back, you got the big blurb. I do appreciate that. It's a defining moment. There should be a little bit more blurb than your standard Elite. There he is hoisting up the United States title belt. 2024, oh, what a year it was. It was a huge year for the social media superstar. He was one of the top influencers in the world, and his brand was bigger than ever. Still, he wasn't satisfied, and nobody ever is. That's part of the problem, Todd McFarlane. We talk about that all the time. Nobody's ever satisfied. Paul wanted to be a top dog in the WWE, so he challenged and defeated Rey Mysterio to become the United States champion at Crown Jewel 2023. Very interesting here. Now, one thing I'm looking at, he does come with the United States title belt. Now, we've heard before, and it's been a while, but people make the argument, or Mattel has even said, I believe that, well, this figure of HBK representing, the San Diego Comic-Con exclusive is a perfect example. Well, this is him going to the match. This is him for the match. He won it afterwards. Well, you can put that same logic with this one, but then he comes with the title. Why did that not come with the title? I think it just completes the narrative, whatever they're going for at the time, in all honesty. But you do get the title belt with this one, as we don't. When they win the title, we don't always get that. And, he never wore this gear with the title. He came to the ring, he won it, he was sweaty, he was disrobed after the match with the title. So, it is what it is. You get Logan Paul's autograph down there. I'm sure he signed every single one. And then you get the Logan Paul background. See you later, Frisbee style. Knocking things around. Goodbye. See you later. Plastic prison. Looking good. And we're going to get him out of said plastic prison because he's got twist ties. They know this Logan Paul character is a dangerous guy. He's a dangerous character. And his brother was just in town, like down the street from me. I don't know what he was doing. He was like at a Walgreens or something. It was weird. I don't know what he was doing in my neck of the woods. I don't know. It is what it is, I guess. Uh-oh. This is what it is. We got rubber bands. Oh, when the twist ties don't work, the rubber bands come out. That's what happens. See you later. Goodbye. And all right, we're going to get down to some Logan Paul business. And Kind of feel like we've been here before, in all honesty. Not terribly different than some of the other Logan Paul figures we've had, but we're going to dive into it either way. And let's start it off. I guess I got the United States title in my hands. Let's knock into it. Now, this is a nice attention to detail here, as you do got the Rey Mysterio side plates on the side of this. So that's kind of cool. It's the night he won it. He wouldn't have had those side plates changed yet, so we get the Rey side plates. Now, this is cool as well. You can put this with a Rey Mysterio figure, and it would fit right in if that's more your speed. United States champion on here, usual belt design. Looking pretty good, looking pretty good. Now we get extra hands here. He's got the what you gonna do Rey Mysterio when Logan Paul runs wild on you hands here. Got the finger pointing hands. You got a fist and a gripping hand out of the package. And what do you know? You got the exact same ones, opposite hands over here. Yellow gloved fist hands, yellow glove gripping hands. But now we're diving into Logan Paul himself. And we're starting with the head sculpt. Believe we've seen this head sculpt before. You got the black bandana up there. He's got the mop-like hair there. It looks like a mop that you're going to clean the floor with. That's what his hair looks like. Got the beard going on in brown, 2 eyes, 2 ears, a nose and a mouth, and a long distance gauge. He's just looking there, just staring into space. And they say, Logan, what are you thinking about? And obviously, we know what he's thinking about. He's thinking about Stryper. Huge Stryper fan. I mean, it writes itself. He's got the yellow and black attack going on here. He's ready to go. He's ready to rock out with Michael Sweet. Michael Sweet just posted the other day working on a new Stryper album. You know Logan Paul will be first in line to get into that one. But he does got the vest over the top. Says Logan Paul on the back just so it doesn't get confused with anybody else. Yellow and black attack throughout. Looking pretty good. Just your standard vest there. Got the high collar. Of course, want to get into Club Grayskull, you got to have that collar high. Black and yellow, almost like a tiger stripe style pants on here. Down to the kickers in the feet and the boots. Yellow and black throughout. Rocking that yellow and black. Yellow wrist tape as well to match with the gloves. You got the elbow pads in black. Looking nice. Arms all the way around for us. Bicep cut. Double jointed. Pinless elbows. Hands back and forth side to side. Head back and forth side to side. You got the ab crunch there. Bubble jacket vest here. Polly pocket style. Easily removable if you need to. Side to side, back and forth on the waist. A little bit looser than I would like it to be, though. Leg goes up. Ooh, we got a little of that Vietnam special. Unfortunately, Vietnam strikes again. Man, just when you think we got them down and out, they come striking back at us. But we do got the Vietnam special once again. Those hips in that area just way too tight, and it just makes it bounce back. And I always feel like I'm going to break the hip or leg on one of these guys. I have yet to do that, thankfully, but way too tight on here. It's strange, though, because usually they say, I've heard people say in forums and stuff, that if it's the pinless joints, that's the one that causes the trouble. Well, these are pinned on the knees on this one. So apparently it goes both ways, just like you, Todd McFarlane. You do got the double jointed pin knees on this one. Boot cut, ankles back, forth, side to side, up and down. And once again, we get a little of that loosiness in the ankle. Wish the ankles weren't as loose. I do like the new ankle designs on the Mattel figures. I just wish they weren't so loose down there, but that is a problem they need to work out. There's still quality issues with these figures, unfortunately. But as we usually say, your mileage may vary on these as well. But it does look good for Logan Paul. I wish it had an extra head. This feels pretty plain Jane. I wish there was a little bit more of an emotion head, a cocky head, something like that. Something a little bit different than the norm on here would have looked good. But it is another moment in time. It is truly a defining moment in Logan Paul's career. There's no doubt about that. Should fit on a ringside collectible stand using discount code Kyle. Make sure you get the Mattel stands for your Mattel figures. Makes sense, as we know. But Logan Paul back again, this time as the United States champion. I'm guessing if you polled everybody that bought this set, I'm sure if they had to do a poll, a line graph, a waterfall chart, whatever they had to do, this is probably the least favorite of the defining moments of this latest wave. It just doesn't feel as defining, maybe too recent with it being 2024. For whatever reason, I think a lot of us would have rather seen somebody else. But it is what it is, and it almost is kind of like the classic superstar scenario where it came out, it wasn't classic, but maybe 15 years from now, we look back, oh yeah, that's a defining moment. That's pretty classic. You know, he was a 5-time world champion. That was where he really started his momentum swing upward. Maybe it'll be something like that. Maybe it won't. We'll have to see. But what's your thoughts on Logan Paul? Defining moment. Did you pick this one up? Did you have to have this one? Are you Logan Paul'd out? Have you seen your fill by this point? Let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. You made it this far, don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel, turn on the old notification bell. We got videos every single day, and then some. We got even more content for you. It's true, there's more content over on Patreon and YouTube channel memberships if that is your thing. Sir Paul64 on the X, _Kyle_Peterson on Threads, Instagram, TikTok, and The Kyle Peterson Show at gmail.com. The Kyle Peterson Show, available every single Tuesday wherever podcasts are found with video cast on YouTube. Join me and my wife each and every week. So for Logan Paul, Defining Moments, I'm Kyle. See you guys all real soon.
Well, are we gonna dance or are we gonna play?